There are many interesting and entertaining characters in Jujutsu Kaisen, all of whom have interesting backstories. The show's brutal, inhumane, and authentic antagonists are what make it a great gem to watch. And Mahito is one of the cruelest and most repulsive anime villains we've ever encountered. Unquestionably, he is one of the most infamous antagonists in the series. So who really is he, and what powers does he have? Join us as we delve into the life of the most cruel and cunning of all the adversaries the sorcerers had to deal with, Mahito. He is precisely what he should be, a monster. He is incapable of feeling compassion because of his sadistic nature and desire to exterminate humanity. In order to satisfy his curiosity and achieve his objectives, he will go to any lengths. And what is he? An unregistered special grade cursed spirit who is affiliated with Pseudo Geto. He is also the leader of his own group, which includes Jogo, Hanami, and Dagon. He is a cursed spirit forged from human rage and related to Suguru Geto. He sees himself as the physical representation of our enmity towards one another and thinks that he was made from the misdeeds of humans. He thinks that this is how humanity should be eliminated and replaced by cursed spirits. The cursed spirit's extremely immature mentality enjoys playing with people's emotions and causing much more suffering on his victims than is required. Mahito lacks compassion and empathy and will stop at nothing to accomplish his objectives, placing the survival of Sukuna above his own life. The patched up cursed spirit, who thinks he was born from human weakness, looks forward to the day when cursed spirits would rule supreme and carries out his deeds in a calm and composed manner unsuitable for someone so immature. Given how quickly he was able to befriend Junpei and influence him into using curses, Mahito can be considered intelligent to a certain extent. See how he held Junpei as leverage during the battle with Yuji Itadori. This evil spirit is really cunning. He is completely fascinated with souls, and he can talk about them for the entire day, waxing philosophical about how the soul existed before the body. His concern with souls is reflected in his curse methods as well, because he has experimented on a number of human victims to learn more about souls and how to enhance his cursed methods. His fight with Yuji Itadori showed that, like other curses and sorcerers, he fears dying. When he saw how strong the young sorcerer was, and that Yuji's attacks were having an impact on him, he began to fear, abandoning his visible cool attitude. He also feared for his life when he battled Nobara because her cursed tactics had the power to harm his soul. Even though Mahito is a powerful cursed spirit, he still has a childish soul and fears the repercussions of his choices. And where did he come from? That's a mystery. Simply put, the fear and hatred that people have for one another is what gave rise to this patched, unregistered special grade. Mahito had vowed to Kokichi Muta, and in exchange for Mahito's promise to repair Kokichi's weak and ailing physique, Kokichi agreed to serve as a spy at Jujutsu High and provide them with reliable information. Mahito is a beast, to put it simply, in terms of strength. He is one of the special grade, and you are aware of the power of Jujutsu Kaisen's special grade curses. But because of his great intelligence and his access to powerful curse tactics, Mahito is much more powerful than you think. He is a powerful strange thing of the unregistered special grade variety. He lacks a great deal of combat experience as a result of the drawbacks of being so young. Mahito has demonstrated that at least 3 of Sukuna's fingers can be overcome, which more than makes up for his lack of expertise. Mahito has a rapid pace of growth, which has repeatedly demonstrated that he can improve in a fight. He was able to compete head-to-head the first time they met with the powerful Grade 1 sorcerer Nanami Kento, demonstrating his strength in the process. He was about to defeat the Grade 1 sorcerer in his fight with Nanami on several occasions, including destroying Nanami's curse method. Yuji Itadori then joined Nanami in that combat, putting Mahito at a numerical disadvantage. But it made little difference because the special grade was still on track to win the conflict until the all-knowing Sukuna got involved. Even though he was at a disadvantage and under a lot of strain, he was nevertheless able to develop a new method in this battle by expanding his domain. Nanami grew to fear him after learning about his prowess and warned that if he was not exercised soon, he may mature into a monster too great for Jujutsu sorcerers to manage. During the Shibuya incident arc, we also got to observe this unregistered special grade grow more. He improved his capacity to manipulate souls and built perfect copies of himself, making him a more terrifying enemy. He gained a deeper grasp of cursed energy while being battered by Todo and Yuuji, which inspired him to develop a new technique called the instant spirit body of distorted killing. He saw a significant increase in power as a result. Mahito has superhuman strength despite the fact that he doesn't appear to have them. He demonstrated this sheer strength, among other things, when he used quick, forceful blows to finish off several Mekamarus. In his second encounter with Yuuji, the student was pummeled by punches and kicks to the point where Yuuji was gasping for air and fighting for his life. With just one punch, he managed to make the physical monster Todo spit up blood, proving that his increased strength is no pushover. He nearly broke Yuuji's skull with a punch while using his idol transfiguration method, and he managed to take down a grade 1 sorcerer. His cursed idol transfiguration method is what really makes him interesting. He can use this technique to mold another person's soul into his own image, while also changing the physical manifestation of that soul. The series has never had anyone with better reflexes than Mahito. Surprisingly, he managed to keep up with Todo's boogie-woogie style, while also defending against Yuiji's strikes. As he continued to assault him mercilessly, his huge speed was enough to outrun the extraordinarily athletic Yuiji Itadori and put the quick Todo on the back foot. Because he was quick enough to destroy Nanami Kento, his speed cannot be underestimated. Mahito will obviously be extremely resilient and challenging to kill because it is a particular grade. Along with being impervious to physical attacks due to his curse method, Mahito's soul is also protected from many attacks, which is one of its most appealing features. The grade 1 sorcerer kept trying to crush his body, yet he never once showed any signs of suffering during their battle. Every time he suffers a very bad pounding, he has a tendency for picking up a new skill. In the entire series, Mahito is surely one of the smartest curses. He conveys a high level of intelligence through the way he speaks and avoids attacks. He's a leader of his group's activities and one of the most intelligent curses. Like when he set a trap for the sorcerers who were looking into him, he has often demonstrated his ability to set traps for his adversaries. Massive amounts of curse energy have been added to Mahito's arsenal. After devouring 3 of the cursed fingers, he even outperforms Yuuji, the Sakuna's receptacle, in terms of curse power. Even a grade 1 sorcerer would have been terrified by his vast supply of curse energy, since Nanami warned that it would be pointless to continue fighting Mahito until his supply of curse energy runs out. Only his domain growth has been able to deplete a considerable chunk of his curse energy storage due to its immense size. In addition to having abundant stores, he has demonstrated that he has excellent control of his curse energy. Mahito's adeptness in controlling the curse energy is evidenced by his ability to employ the Black Flash technique whenever necessary. And using a method called polymorphic soul isomer, Mahito is also able to transform ordinary people into strong creatures that he may use to attack his enemies. This transformed human is thought to be as powerful as a grade 2 or 3 cursed spirit. This monstrous form of Mahito was created when he learned the actual nature of his soul, which unlocked the door to a much more potent and powerful body. It is known as the immediate spirit body of distorted killing. With simple shockwaves, he can rip the ground apart in this form, which is thought to be 200% stronger than his normal state. Mahito can use the curtain defense technique, which enables him to build a barrier to block off an area and prevent people from entering as a method of defense. He may also use a domain expansion method called self-embodiment of perfection, which allows him to instantly connect with the person who is imprisoned inside and transform them as he pleases. Mahito may appear to be an irritating, immature character at the beginning, but he soon wins our favor and improves in each scene. How is Mahito? Do let us know in the comments. And if you are a fan of the Jujutsu Kaisen manga or anime, then all you need is to subscribe and you can discover more of your favorite characters. And do enable the notification icon so that you never miss a video we upload.